Hello everybody, today's video is going to be a solve on the checkered 4x4x6, and this one is a lot more difficult than the regular 4x4x6 because there's only two colors and matching things up seem to be really difficult. You'll see as we go along in the video here. Today's commentary is with Phil Yu. How's it going, Phil?
Hey Dan, how are you?
I'm good. So you're not really into cuboids and stuff, right?
Oh, nope, never solved one in my life.
Alright, so maybe later on when you actually watch the video, maybe you'll become interested in it.
Yeah, well, even if I'm not, I'll be very, very impressed. Those, look awesome.
Yeah, well, what I'm really impressed with is what you do on your YouTube channel, and that's why I've asked you to do a commentary with me. And because you're known as the guy, who you primarily do one-handed stuff, right?
Yes, that's right.
So you were obviously a two-handed solver before one-handed. So what was it that made you go and prefer to be a one-handed solver than two-handed?
Well, I liked one-handed because typically people move slower one-handed, and when they do that, they get to do a lot of creative things in the solve that they can't do if they're moving as fast as they can. So I really like that aspect of one-handed.
Yeah, I've heard that the look ahead is a lot, it's a lot. If you practice one-handed, your look ahead on two-handed will be better. Is that true?
Well, it's true in two senses. One, you're solving more, so obviously you're getting more practice, and that improves your look ahead. But one-handed, you're trying to save moves, and you learn a lot of tricks and, shortcuts to save moves, and you can eventually use them for two-handed as well. So you get a lot of benefit from solving one-handed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what do you mean though by tricks? Like you can set things up differently, or what do you mean?
Well, I use a method called ZZ. It's very different from Friedrich, but ZZ is a block method, and in order to save moves one-handed, I'll oftentimes build my blocks in more creative ways, and once I realize that I've done it enough times, I can apply that to two-handed and benefit the same.
Mm-hmm. Because I got to be honest, I've never really been into one-handed solving, but I recently became a little bit interested in it because I've just heard so many people say what you just said, that there's so many benefits to learning how to do to solve one-handed. So I started getting more interested in that, and then I saw your tutorial, and I've seen a lot of tutorials online for one-handed, and none of them are really good. And that's why I never got interested in it. But then I saw yours, and you've got stuff that is just for beginners, and you've got all the PLLs, and I just think that the way that you're teaching, it's like you understand what it's like to be a beginner still. It's not like I see a lot of tutorials with people who are super fast, and they teach as if somebody else is as fast as them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I used to teach, actually teach. So I'm very interested in teaching as well as one-handed, and I decided to combine the two. I used to teach music, so music, oftentimes when people practice, the practice is very structured and very, I guess, it's planned out, and you just follow a routine. And so I'm very into that kind of structure when I teach and practice. So I think, yeah, just bring that to my videos and hope people enjoy them.
Yeah, I totally agree. I used to be a guitar teacher when I was younger, and I know that there's, as a teacher, you start to develop a sense of being able to, do things in a certain order in order to make people to understand what's coming next. And I think that's exactly what's been going on in your videos, because I haven't even started one-handed yet, and I already understand a lot just by watching your videos. And that's really why I wanted to to have you on here, was because you really seem to know what you're doing, and it's just for the kind of tutorial I was looking for, that's exactly what I was looking for, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I think turning is the most important thing for one-handed if you're just starting out, because yeah, once you learn how to turn, that kind of stays with you for the rest of your life. And so if you don't have problems with turning, you can continue to solve for pretty much the rest of your life without having to worry about it ever again, and that's a great feeling.
Yeah, it's just like the dexterity of your fingers and stuff. It's like riding a bike. You get the balance, and it's sort of the same thing. You just never really forget.
Yeah, it stays with you, and you can once you learn all the finger tricks and all the techniques, you can use those finger tricks to learn algorithms, because certain algorithms will demand you know a certain finger trick.
Yeah. What about cube size? Because all these new mini Zanchis have come out, and I know that you are the owner of the Cubicle, correct?
Yes, I am. We have 3 mini sizes, and we have a regular size, so we have 4 sizes of the Dayan Zanchi. We have a 55 millimeter, a 50, and then a 42.
Yeah.
I myself use a 55. I think even though it's only 2 millimeters smaller than the regular, it's a very noticeable difference, and it's been great for me. Yesterday at a competition, I broke the North American record average. I got a 13.46 average with a 55 millimeter Zanchi, and it just moved so nice. I could, control the cube and move as quickly as I can without getting tired.
Yeah, that's awesome, because I know that there's a couple of different types of Dayan cubes that are also 55. I think the Lun Hoi and the Lingyun.
Yeah,
and I could, like you said, it's a noticeable difference in your hands.
Right, it's so different. I think the 55 millimeter Zanchi is definitely something people should try for one-handed. I think it's lighter than the Lun Hoi, which is really helpful for one-handed. I feel the Lun Hoi is kind of bulky,
yeah,
and hard to move, and the Lingyun has popping issues. So I think the Zanchi is a perfect balance between stability, because it has the torpedoes, and the speed.
Yeah, great. I can't wait to get mine. I've got some ordered from your store, so for everyone who's listening, you can expect some unboxing from the Cubicle coming up soon as well. So the solve is pretty much done now. It's just got, oh, it is done. All right, well, I really enjoyed having you on my channel, and yeah, I really want to check out some of your tutorials again when I get my cubes from your store.
Yeah, let me know if you want me to post any other types of videos, and yeah, just about anything you want to learn. I'll try to have a video about it.
All right, yeah, I'll do that. All right, everybody, that's the video. Thanks again to Phil Yu for doing the dual commentary with me, and if you guys want to check out his page, the link is in the description. Hit subscribe if you would like, and I'll see you on my next video. See ya, Phil.
Yep, see you then.